good evening one and all. You join us for this T20 between the Chennai Super Kings and the Bangalore Crowns. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the... Seems a strange decision. I really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat in at the start. The openers are really going to have to concentrate in the early overs.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Beats the field with a great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Perfectly timed. Great shot through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Patirana deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Edge, but it drops safely. Boundary to flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Patirana with a huge appeal.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Ahmed, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Livingston ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Crowns, 22 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though. although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Salt didn't get bat on that, and that'll go away to the boundary for 4 byes. Goes over the top with that shot.
Slow ball didn't fool anyone. It's an outstanding shot to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over, the Crowns, 33 for 1. Ahmed from the university end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Power and precision in that shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 40 for 1.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
Ashwin, the spinner, coming into the attack. Poor shot. Really lucky. Dhoni, some good hands. Couldn't really tell live. The umpire might take a quick look.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. The Super Kings with a massive shout. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, just 1 off it. The Crowns are 41 for 2.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip though.
Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
smacks that away through the gap.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. It's a nice sweep shot but finds the fielder at square leg. Huge edge. Jadeja will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
The Super Kings are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Brilliant shot there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Everyone's gone up. Jadeja from the university end.
A few moves made in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Edge, amazing delivery. Big edge. Seven runs added in that over. The Crowns are 62 for 2. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Cuts that off well in the infield. That'll be a dead ball. That's the over. The Crowns 70 for 2. Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Jadeja coming into the attack from the university end. Off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant shot there.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Ten runs added there. The Crowns are 80 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Got that away nicely. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over, 6 off it. The Crowns are 86 for 3. Jadeja from the University end. Lovely bowling. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Jadeja with a huge appeal. Gaikwad, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the University end. Ashwin back on now. Misses everything. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Thick edge. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive outside edge. End of the over, just one off it. The Crowns are 106 for 4. Curran coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the University end. Edge, but it drops safely. Patirana over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A very defensive field, this. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will he reply?
Edged, what a ball. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Gaikwad from the press box end. Edge, amazing delivery. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Crowns are 132 for 4. Curran, the left arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the University end. Ashwin back into the attack. Swept away but finds the fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. 5 runs added in the over. The Crowns are 137 for 4. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Just dropped too short and that's flown too high. Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Might look to go big again here.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 151 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Drilled that one away. And that's the end of the innings. The Crowns have set a target of 164 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Nearly gets the edge. Kuma with a great delivery there. Good pick up, big chance. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. 14 runs out of there. The Super Kings, 14 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Beats the field with a great shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. No, terrible shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Caught, gone. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicked it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, what a great piece of fielding, 4 runs saved for sure. Wow, that's missed the lot. Kumar will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Perfectly timed. Needs to be on target. Misses everything. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Hazelwood has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Kumar from the press box end. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the edge. The Crowns with a massive shout. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Got that away nicely. A direct hit, and this could be gone. End of the over. 6 off it. The Super Kings are 40 for 6. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Can't get that outside the ring field. Everyone's gone up.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The batsman hitting out to the crease at number 9 for the Chennai Super Kings.
Ashwin taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot through the gap. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Hazelwood finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs to be on target. Perfectly timed. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Hazelwood from the university end. Doesn't beat the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
At number 10 for the Chennai Super Kings.
They've gone up here.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
At number 11 for the Chennai Super Kings.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. That's out.